أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to JemeilTv once again. In this episode, we will have an overview of Surah 64, Taghabun, the deprivation. Let us start with Surah introduction. There are 18 ayat in this surah and it is the 64th in serial number of the compilation of Holy Quran. The surah invites to faith, obedience of Allah and good morals. It warns about the evil consequences of misdeeds and about the coming of the day of judgment when the real success or loss will be manifested. Allah created human beings, some among them are disbelievers and some non-believers. He knows everything. He sent his Prophet ﷺ to warn and remind remembrance of a day of judgment. Believe in Allah, purify your motives, and be generous in giving for the cause of Allah. So its central theme revolves around the true and great loss that the disbelievers will suffer on the day of judgment. How the surah was named? This surah takes its name from the following verse. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يوم يجمعكم ليوم الجمع ذلك يوم التغابن. The day he will assemble you for the day of assembly, that is the day of mutual deprivation. Ayat 964. The word at-taghabun, mutual deprivation, is mentioned only once in the Quran. It is in this surah and in this ayat. Connection of the name of the surah and its verse. The surah expounds on the meaning of the mutual loss suffered by men and women on the day of judgment, the day of the final audit. Connection of the surah to the surah before or after it. There is an advice in both Surah Al-Munafiqun 63 and At-Taghabun 64 to the believers with respect to their children. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تهلكم أموالكم ولا أولادكم عن ذكر الله ومن يفعل ذلك فأولئك هم الخاسرون. O you who have believed, let not your wealth and your children divert you from remembrance of Allah. And whoever does that, then those are the losers. And in this surah, this verse, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن من أزواجكم وأولادكم عدوا لكم فاحذروهم وإن تعفوا وتصفحوا وتغفروا فإن الله غفور رحيم. O you who have believed, indeed among your wives and your children are enemies to you, so beware of them. But if you pardon and overlook and forgive, then indeed Allah is forgiving and merciful. Ayat 14 of 64. Alhamdulillah, we have taken an overview of the surah. In the next episode, we will discuss and study its subject matter with reference to its verses. Please stay tuned to JemeilTv. If you like, you can subscribe my channel. Thank you. Jazakallah.